Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, my name is Meredith and this is my first video for like 2 months. So I am actually going to take a couple minutes to talk about what has been going on, what's going on now, and kind of what I see the future looking like, because obviously you guys know that the world is in like a crazy phase right now. There's a lot going on with coronavirus and just all of the stuff that's affecting. So I don't want to talk about the coronavirus, so you don't have to click out of this video so quickly, but I just kind of want to talk about what's been going on with me, why I've been absent for 2 months, what's going on now, and then what I see happening in the future. So I think the last time you saw me was, it was my Zaful collaboration, and I did a try on haul, and I am not gonna lie to you, I've filmed 3 videos since that video went up, and I haven't edited any of them or plan to post any of them. And honestly, I know you guys have seen this for like a couple of months, that like every video I've hopped on I've kind of talked about like, oh, I haven't been on in a while, like sorry, and I just kind of kept thinking that like I would be getting out of that rut, and then with the collaboration video, like obviously, I don't know how much you guys know about collaborations, but there's like a timeline that you have to put everything up in order for it to be like a collaboration and stuff. So I just had some deadlines that I needed to meet for that video. So honestly, if I didn't have a deadline for that video, I don't know if that video would have went up, because not only have I just been a little unmotivated and uninspired on YouTube, but I've also been crazy busy. So for you guys that don't know, I'm currently a junior in college at the University of Maine, and I have a double major, which I know a lot of people do double majors, but I'm taking a lot of credits and I'm always in classes because like typically for like second semester juniors or like seniors, like you start to kind of wind down from those classes. But when I transferred from the University of New Hampshire, a couple of my credits like didn't cross over, so I've just been like taking a pretty full course load ever since I started here at the University of Maine my sophomore year. And then you guys know I joined a sorority, Alpha Phi, became exec my first year in Alpha Phi, so I became the vice president of marketing on the executive board. I just renewed that executive position and ran again and got the vice president of marketing again. So that's been crazy. So on top of being a full-time student and working for exec, which I say working, but it's really like a full-time job, honestly, with like all the stuff I have to keep up with, because I'm always working with the vice president of recruitment and the vice president of community relations, and always posting like every single day, which it doesn't take long to post, but there's a lot of work that goes into executive positions that I feel like people don't realize. And then on top of that, I do have a job that I'm very passionate about and work at pretty often. I'm part-time, but like I try to get as many hours as I can because I'm also their marketing assistant. I'm a bridal stylist and their marketing assistant at the bridal boutique that I work at. And there's just a lot going on in my life, and there has been, and I've been trying to keep up, but I feel like it's been busy season at the bridal shop because we also have prom gowns, and then like the winter's kind of like the key time when summer brides get their dresses. So we've been in busy season, so I've been working a lot more, and obviously I work on Sundays, and then I would work on Mondays, and then I have school on Tuesdays. Sometimes I would work on Wednesdays, I would have school on Thursdays, and then if I didn't work on Wednesday, I'd probably work on a Friday, or most of the time I had Fridays off, and then I had Saturdays off. So I had a pretty busy schedule, which didn't allow a lot of time to film, and then when I would film, I wouldn't have time to edit, or I'd feel like I didn't put that much effort into filming, so I didn't want to edit because I didn't want the video to go up, because I felt like it wasn't the quality I wanted to give to you guys. So that's the rut I've been in. I see my camera is about to die, so if I get cut off, you'll just see me in another second. But that's the past. And then the current situation is obviously coronavirus. I'm still dating Jeff, the guy I've been dating forever, and he's a senior this year, so his spring break is different than mine because we don't go to get we go to different colleges. So his spring break was actually last week and my spring break is next week, so they were 2 weeks apart. But with my Tuesday Thursday schedule and you know, taking time off from work, I was able to go on his spring break with him. So we went to Florida and I actually filmed a whole vlog and I just deleted it because I felt like it wasn't the quality I wanted to provide. Like I felt like I didn't put much attention to detail into it. So I don't want to put anything up that I don't love and that I wouldn't want to watch. So that video will not be going up. I'm sorry if you guys are kind of excited about that, but I just didn't do my best for that and I haven't been doing my best. So back to what I was talking about. I took spring break with him last week and this week coronavirus has kind of been at its peak so far and a lot of universities have been shutting down or taking extra weeks off. Like spring breaks have been extended and people are switching to just online and stuff like that, which lucky for me, 2 of my 5 classes I do already take online, so those won't change. But today is Friday and as of Wednesday the University of Maine decided that starting March 23rd, which would be the day that we come back from spring break, so yesterday was Thursday, I had my last physical class. Today's Friday, I don't have classes on Friday and I'm not working this Friday. And then next week is spring break, so the day we would have come back from spring break, they've decided that from that point on we are switching to only online classes for the remainder of the semester. So that got out to my school in a really bad way because the email that was sent to the staff was kind of like black and white, like not a don't panic type of scenario, just kind of like this is what's happening, hurry up and prepare for it, like to the staff. It was an email from the president to the staff. Okay, I'm back. My camera did die, just as I expected. I changed really quick, charged my battery for a little bit, and picked up a little bit, but I have to run to go bring lunch to Jeff, so I'm going to try to wrap this up a little bit. But I think where I left off is on Wednesday when we found out, we were told in a very kind of scary way, because what had happened was the president of the university sent an email to all staff, just kind of like a very factual email, like this is what's gonna happen, like figure it out, kind of like as of the 23rd we're switching to online only. And it was just kind of like factual and like not very easy to read, and then all of a sudden it was just like remainder of the semester is going to be online. So it was like a very definite, very permanent decision made by the university, and it got out to us through our Barstool account, which I don't know if you know what Barstool is, but it's kind of like a funny page for universities, and most universities have like a Barstool UMaine page or something like that. So we found out through the Barstool page, and all they did was post like the faculty email. So when they posted it, everyone's like, is this real? Is it not? Like, it's a Barstool page, like it's not necessarily like the most credible source. So everyone was kind of like, why would they post this? Like, what's going on? Is this true? Is this not? And we hadn't gotten any emails about it, but it like clearly was an email. And then slowly, like through talking to my sorority sisters, people are like, yeah, I think it's true. No, it's not true. And one of my friends, both of her parents are professors at the university, and she's like, yeah, it is true. So that's when we were all like, oh god, because once Julia says something's like true, we're kind of like, oh god, she would know. So we all were like very, very, very panicky for the rest of the day, because we like weren't getting emails. Like, it was just kind of like we found this email, it was posted on Barstool, and like we haven't heard anything. So what kind of sucks about the way that we found out is it wasn't intended to be like for an audience of like students who are concerned. It was just kind of like a protocol type email, so it wasn't very like don't panic. It was kind of written panically because they didn't know it was going to get out to us, so everyone was freaking out. And to make a long story short, starting the day that we come back, we're going to be switching to only online classes, which I did tell you I only have 3 in-person classes. So 3 are going to switch and 2 are going to remain online because they were already online. And it really, really, really sucks because I hate that the university decided for the rest of the semester. I wish they would have just said like, oh, we'll extend spring break for an extra week, or we'll do this until the end of March and then we'll kind of see what happens. But they just kind of made it like for the remainder of the semester, and that's not really something that you can take back. So I am really bummed because all of my friends are moving back. All the freshmen were kicked out of the dorms because they can't be on campus because campus is like closing. So a ton of people like lost their campus jobs. Everyone on the campus had to move out. So both of my littles had to move back to where they're from, which is Massachusetts and New Hampshire. Some of our sisters are from North Carolina, Chicago, Georgia, so we're losing a lot of our sisters, and people are just kind of like, are we going to stay up here and just like do online classes up here, or are we going to go home and like try to get this done at home? But we're just losing a lot of memories. Like our Red Dress Gala philanthropy event was canceled, our formal was canceled, all of our senior like farewell stuff for our senior sorority sisters were canceled. We don't know if graduation's on, so it's a very panicky state here at the University of Maine, and we're all just kind of taking it day by day, and things just keep getting shut down day by day, and I'm getting a little emotional because it's just like, this really, really sucks for so many of us, especially the seniors. Like they don't have a senior year basically now, and the freshmen, like, they didn't get to experience like a first full year here, and it's just getting to be a scary time. So we're gonna figure it out. And with that being said, I'm an online student now, so I will be home a lot more, and I have a feeling that classes will go a little bit easier than they were because 2 of my professors have never taught an online class before. So I think that they're gonna get like easier for me, hopefully, so maybe I will have some more time to film and to edit, and I am getting my inspiration back. I'm getting excited again, like I'm ready to film today, and I'm already planning to like edit tonight, which is gonna be exciting because my biggest problem with YouTube was I would film and like I had no problem filming, but then when it came to editing, like I didn't want to do it, so I wouldn't do it, and then the like footage that I had filmed like got outdated and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna change up my process a little bit and we'll just see how it goes from there. But I feel like I'm back and I am ready to just start filming again, and I'm really excited because it kind of sucked to be away, and I still watched YouTube all the time. Like I still loved it, I just wasn't like feeling creative. So I'm back. I'm gonna be doing more day in the life vlogs, how I'm handling online schooling and all that kind of stuff. So let's get this vlog started. I just talked for so long and I'm sorry, but I just wanted to get you guys all caught up. So just a little chit chat to check in with me, and now I'm just gonna kind of take you about my day. I did clean my room a little bit. I have to clean like this whole house, and not just because like I'm scared of germs, but it's just like it's gotten to a point where I haven't done a thorough clean in a while. My hair looks crazy. So I'm going to show you the current state of my room and kind of what I plan to do today. So obviously it's my bed. This needs to be made, and those are all the pillows that kind of go up on my bed. This is one of my bags that still needs to be packed. I cleaned up some stuff on my floor. I don't think you guys have ever seen my room get this messy because it's normally not this messy. So I just had another suitcase here, and while I was charging my battery, I kind of divided things up into piles. So that stuff just needs to be folded. All this stuff needs to be hung. This stuff needs to go in drawers. And my vanity was kind of a mess, but I did organize everything while my camera was charging. So it is 11:39 and I am going to head out. Jeff wants Chick-fil-A for lunch. I need to go. Oops. Unfocus. So Jeff wants Chick-fil-A for lunch. I want to go to Target because I actually need toilet paper, and I'm scared that it's gonna be all run out because everyone's like stocking up thinking that the world is ending. And I think I'm gonna start meal prepping now that I'm gonna be eating at home a lot. So I'm gonna try to make the most of the groceries that I have and start some meal preps with that. So I am gonna go to the grocery store, Target, and Chick-fil-A and Jeff's house because, oops, Jeff is gone this weekend. So I'm gonna kind of hang out with him for a little bit because he's leaving for a little guys trip right after work. So let's go to Chick-fil-A. Yes.
All right, there's your beverage.
Thank you.
Yesterday it was like 12:30.
Here you go.
Thank you. You too. Okay guys, I just had lunch with Jeff and I have made it to Target now. It's like pouring rain. But, oh my god. It's Friday the 13th, so like I'm just gonna start with that. But I feel like everything is going wrong like within these past couple of days. Like I feel I'm not the like the world is ending kind of person. I'm not like that at all. But let me just tell you that Friday the 13th and the coronavirus do not mix, because this has been a crazy couple of days. Like everything that could go wrong has been going wrong, and I just got like a really upsetting update from work. Like I understand like we have to take precautions like when we're working directly with people in the bridal industry, so I can't go back to work for 14 days because I left the state recently. And so on top of like taking time off of work, now I can't go back to work for another 2 weeks, which kind of sucks because 2 paychecks are going to be basically nothing. Well, one paycheck will be absolutely nothing, and then the other paycheck will just be like 1 or 2 days of hours. So I can't go back to work for 14 days, and then they just announced that they're cutting back all part-time hours because the traffic has been slow, because obviously like people are just like scared of coronavirus and like don't want to risk anything, so they're just like not making these purchases right now. This guy's about to watch me. But like our sales are just going down because people aren't out shopping in a time like this, and like the economy is definitely getting hit hard with this, so that's affecting my hours, which is understandable, but it sucks. So I just like heard the news and then realized that Chick-fil-A gave me the wrong salad dressing, and I just like started crying because I was like, are you kidding me? Like nothing can go right. So I don't even want to be at Target spending money because I don't have money, but like I need toilet paper, I need soap, and like I'm gonna look like a freak going in there, but I'm literally out of hand soap, and I'm out of toilet paper, and I'm out of paper towels. So I'm gonna look like a crazy person going in here and like stocking up, but I need that stuff, so I'm gonna get that, and I'm gonna kind of try to breathe. But yeah, today sucks. Oh my god. I did not expect this place to be wiped clean. Oh my god, what am I gonna do? I'm like literally out of toilet paper. Ugh. Okay, the room is all clean now. Made my bed. I had taken care of my desk a little bit earlier. And then I just took care of all that laundry, neatened up some things behind this mirror. So, I'm feeling pretty productive, but I'm still gonna tackle the bathroom up here because that needs some love. And I need to work on getting this package mailed back out. So what I'm gonna do in here is probably wipe down the counter and like surface space, definitely do the toilet. I'm also gonna do the baseboards because those got like a little dirty, and wash the walls because the condensation in here I don't know if I'll be able to show you on camera. I don't know if it'll show. I don't think it's gonna show, but it gets like very streaky. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it gets like very streaky and the condensation just like makes the walls look gross. So I'm going to do the walls, the baseboards, the counters, and the toilet up here, and the toilet downstairs as well. So I'm gonna go grab all of those cleaning supplies. Also, another little tip for like cleaning around the house is putting stuff at the top and bottom of the stairs for whatever needs to go up and whatever needs to go down, and just doing it the very first time that you see it rather than like letting it sit at the top of the stairs for hours and hours and hours. So I think this is going to be my lineup. I actually have one upstairs that includes bleach, and there's no granite upstairs. Disinfectant wipes. This stuff has changed the game. If you guys see this in your store, you need to get it, because look at this. I'm gonna do like one squirt. It like lets out so much, which is nice because then you're not like constantly squirting it. And it's like a very nice, like subtle smell. Like it's not intense like the rest of the Febreze like scents are. I think this is called Bamboo. It's not gonna focus, but it's called Bamboo. And then I'm gonna pledge the wood surfaces and dining room table, and probably clean the sink too, because that's getting a little gross. So I have all kinds of things to do, so I'm gonna shut up and get started. Okay, so here's the deal. Obviously, I told you guys that the coronavirus is now in Maine, and so the University of Maine has decided to turn all classes into online classes. I think I tickle my throat. But what that means is I'm going to be working from home a lot more, which I am a little nervous about because I'm not very good at focusing at home, and the campus is going to be shut down, so like the library I won't be able to use, and like the business school I won't be able to use. So I'm a little worried about my productivity, but with that aside, I'm going to be here a lot more, especially with work hours getting cut back. They just sent me like the schedule, and I told you like I can't be at work within 14 days of traveling, so that would be this coming Monday. I'm sorry, I have like a dry patch in my throat right now. Anyway, so that would be this Monday, but they just sent out the new schedule. Now the hours are being cut back and stuff like that, and I guess I didn't realize how hard this was affecting our company, because based on the hours, we are getting cut back quite a bit, which is very nerve-wracking as, you know, a college student. Like, I don't have another job. I actually quit my second job back in December because I was working so much at Blush that I quit my second job because I just was not working there at all. So I am like a little worried. I don't know, like I have money saved and stuff like that, and thankfully like I don't pay for my schooling, so I don't have to worry about that, but it's just annoying. I do have a collaboration with Duncan coming up, so that will be fine, but it's always scary like not knowing if you're gonna get hours. Like I went from making pretty good money for being like a full-time student and like being half-time, to now I'm gonna have a paycheck with like nothing, and then another paycheck with like barely nothing, and then my last paycheck of the month is also going to be barely nothing because I'm put on for like 14 hours for the rest of the month, which really sucks, but I'm just hoping that this turns around in April and we get back on our feet and we are able to move forward like we had been. So anyway, the whole point of me sitting down talking to you guys right now is that I'm going to start meal prepping. That's kind of something I decided, and I am a little nervous now that well, like, I shouldn't say nervous. I became nervous like once that email came out that we would not be like having the regular hours because groceries are expensive. But with the meal prep, like, I won't be going out as much and stuff like that. So I think this will be good. So I have a whole Pinterest board of, it's called meal prep, and then I have like sections in that folder on Pinterest for snacks, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So I'm going to pick my meals for this week, like what I want for my breakfasts and my lunches and my dinners, and kind of see if I'm gonna need to do like 2 different lunches and 2 different dinners, like if I'm gonna run out of stuff, or maybe I'll just want to switch it up. So I'm about to just start planning for all of that right now and go on Pinterest and just kind of start writing down all the groceries that I'm gonna need. And I'm gonna go to the grocery store tomorrow because I was gonna go today, but I just didn't feel like it after I just got like bad news after bad news after bad news. And then Target didn't have toilet paper, so I was just like, ugh, I'm tired. I don't want to go anywhere else. So I came home and cleaned, but now my entire to-do list is just about done. I just need to figure out how I'm going to return that dress and start the meal prepping layout and stuff like that. So I am excited because it's something I've always wanted to do, but I've never really had time to do. So without further ado, I'm going to show you what that looks like. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry, like, I haven't had any makeup on today. My hair's been a mess, but it's my day off and I'm gonna be having a lot of those. And I've actually been thinking about that, and I think in order to make myself feel productive, oh my god, my voice is like all over the place today. In order to make myself like feel productive and stuff and like get out of bed at a good hour, I think I'm going to like wake up, get dressed, do my hair and makeup, and I think that will really help me like get started for the day and not be a slob kebab. But anyway, I just wanted to hop on here and talk to you guys a little bit. You guys kind of saw what I was doing for my meal prep, and then I realized that that format just like was not really going the way I wanted to. So I picked 2 breakfasts, 2 lunches, 2 dinners, and then a couple different snacks. And now I'm just kind of making the grocery list, like everything I'm gonna need. So I'll show you that really quick. Also, I'm watching Love is Blind right now. Oh my god. And I'm on season 1, episode 1, but I've heard so many people talking about it, and it was like my 99% like recommended thing to watch on Netflix. So I started it, and it is so good. I love it. And there's a guy from Maine, and he's so sweet, and I really like the girl that he's liking right now. But it's season 1, episode 1, and I'm only 36 minutes in, so things can change. But yeah, it's really good so far. So if you need something to watch, definitely go watch Love is Blind on Netflix. Now I'm gonna show you kind of like the new format I went with. So choosing 2 breakfast items, and then lunch, dinner, and then I chose a couple different snacks because I tend to get kind of sick of snacks easier. And then just kind of going through and making a huge grocery list of the stuff that I'm gonna need for all this. So I'm really excited to do it. I'm a little worried about like containers. Like, I don't know if I have enough containers and stuff, so I might need to get some more. My mom got me like a bunch a little bit ago, but I don't know if it's gonna be perfect for meal preps. So I think I'm gonna look on Amazon for some meal prep boxes that are kind of like Tupperware, but they're divided and stuff. but I'm really excited. So for breakfast, I have 2 English muffins with peanut butter, banana, and the raspberries on the side, scrambled eggs with mixed fruit and cottage cheese, and then I'm gonna have a wrap with cucumbers, with salt and pepper on top, a cheese stick, and a clementine. For lunch another day, and then for the next lunch, I'm doing quesadillas with a side of corn. For dinner, taco salad, and it's gonna be one night, and then the other night would be shrimp zoodles and broccoli. And then for snacks, skinny popcorn and grapes, peppers and like ranch dip, pistachios and raspberries, and Triscuits with cheese and grapes. So I'm really excited to kind of like do it all tomorrow. I'm a little nervous that I'm gonna be overwhelmed with like all the cooking that's gonna go into it, but I don't know, we'll kind of see how it goes. So I think I'm going to end the vlog here. I think so. I don't really have anything else going on today, but I am going to film tomorrow like the process of meal prepping and do a meal prepping video. So get excited for that. But I'm back, guys, and I hope you guys are just as excited as I am. So I love you. I'm going to try to get this video up for tomorrow, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.